That to me is always a weird thing too. When you hit this heat burst, when you hit it on someone, raw and neutral, you don't get a combo. It's like this big dramatic, like, oh, the game's freezing, kid. Boom! Right off the get-go, wall blast and balcony break. So wall blast is what it's called. I didn't even know that. See, now that's important, you know? I was gonna call this a wall boom. And that's interesting too. So the wall blast, damn, I really want to call them wall booms, are downstairs, right? They're here and there. And then the balcony break is right here, obviously. This is the yellow caution thing. Kazuya King, Rebel Hanger. Yeah, it's the tag 220 stage, exactly. Damn, this looks so good. Bro, what? This starts off with 442? Damn, the sound effects in this game are huge, aren't they? Like this. Was that his gut punch? Dude, it zoomed in so close, man. That move is tight, by the way. I forgot the notation about that move, but that move is very, very good. That doesn't hit, yeah. What in the what? Wait a second, what? Whoa. Okay. I know very little about Kazuya in this game. Which is why I was playing this past week. So, anytime you hit a heat engage, you get a combo, right? So, if you heat engage while you already have heat active, then it'll become a heat dash, right? And then you get a combo after it. So, your heat engagers become combo starters in heat. I think that's very important that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. While standing 1-2, is that what that is? While standing 1-2 is a screw attack? Is it down? Because he's down jabs, right? It looks like down jab into while standing 1-2. That's not actually down forward 1-2. That's while standing 1-2. Interesting. And then the Thunder Godfist combo there gives you that too. Yeah, that's not the heat smash. That was the heat smash at the very end there. I see. So his heat smash, you can tell it's a heat smash because it takes away the rest of his heat meter at the top there. So right here, right? What he's about to do is the heat smash because you'll see his heat bar below his life bar is going to disappear. 4 hits. While standing 2. Nothing? Oh, God. Heat smash costs a chain or meter, or is it meter chain? Let me explain it to you. Let's go back a notch here. So it starts off with him hitting a heat engager, right? Heat engager means you get 2 chains immediately. So these 2 chains up here, all that does for you is gives you 2 dashes. That's it, right? If you use both dashes, then it will use up all of your meter. That's currently how it works. I don't know if it's going to stick around this way. This is the closed alpha version, but that's how it works, right? If you use both dashes, you are out of heat mode. Your heat smash, you can use it at any point. It has nothing to do with these chains. It has nothing to do with how much meter you have up here. As long as you are in heat, you can do a heat smash and it'll immediately cash out and you're done with heat mode. Right? So that's the 2 ways you can prematurely end heat. Heat smashing or using all of your dashes that are available. You need at least 1 chain to do heat smash? Yes and no. Because you cannot have 0 chains. If you have 1 chain, you're still in heat, you can do a heat smash. So the heat smash is not actually related to these chains because you will never have no chains and still a heat bar because once you use the chains, there's no more heat bar. So heat just needs to be active. Correct. See, and this is one of those things that, like, it seems so straightforward when they explained it to us in that PowerPoint presentation they gave. But once you sit and you think about it for a second, you're like, wait, what? That doesn't make any damn sense. So this is why, like, I don't know if this is going to stick around. Because to me, this is actually kind of confusing. Like, it's straightforward. We will understand it, you know? But it also kind of doesn't make sense. I feel like there must be some simpler way of explaining this to people. Do heat engagers wall splat? No. Even after all this footage and info, I'm still confused about heat. Exactly why I think this probably will not stay. I mean, you know, the game's in alpha. It's not even in beta yet, so they still have time to switch it up. It's not confusing. People just don't like to read and say it is. What? No. It's actually confusing. I think that the majority of people, if you ask them right now, would not know that these chains are only the number of heat dashes that you have available. That's it. That's all these chains are for. Like, what are these chains for? You can tell them whatever. People come up with some answers, but it's only for the dashes. I don't even think that like the majority of people also know that the dashes are only heat engagers. Also, when you do your unique abilities while you're in heat, like say Law's nunchucks, which you can also do outside of heat, it takes up a chunk of this meter, right? That chunk of meter is not consistent between characters. So that's something else you gotta pay attention to. Anyway, so because he is activated in heat right now, he's got 2 chains because he did it off a heat engager, right? Because when you do it off a heat engager, you get 2 chains. If you do it off a heat burst, you only get 1 chain. We'll see King do that in a second. Right, he goes to his combo. Heat burst here. And this heat burst activation, it puts him in heat mode. But he only gets 1 chain off it. See that? Because I guess technically the way they're thinking is, like, when you get the bound there, it's going to cost, like, it basically use 1 up. So basically, this is how you have 2 versus 1. That's the perfect example of 2 versus 1 right there. And both these characters, if they use a heat smash, they're done in heat. Doesn't matter. Kazuya, though, he can do 2 heat dashes before he's done, or he can do 1 heat dash into his heat smash. King can only do 1 heat dash or a heat smash. That's the difference currently. And then the unique abilities, don't even ask about it. Because if you use enough unique abilities, you'll run out of meter and you won't get to use any dashes or your heat smash. Understand? Understand. There's 1 dash, now he has 1 chain left. And because of that, he can still do 1 dash or he can do a heat smash. He goes for heat smash here. And now he's out of heat. King still has heat available and he doesn't get to use it. He's dead. You bet they had 3 or 4 chains? Whoa, too much. Hey, there was no announcer there. That to me is always a weird thing too. When you hit this heat burst, when you hit it on someone, raw and neutral, you don't get a combo. It's like this big dramatic, like, oh, the game's freezing, kid. Boom! I'm blue now, right? That's it, you know? We need Chris Hu to explain the heat system, then he'll understand. Exactly. 4-4-2 heat engager. He's got 2 choices here. He gets 1 dash here. He could have done it again there, but he wouldn't have gotten the screw off of it. But he might still been able to combo off of it. That's interesting. I'll try this. 4-4-2. Is that down forward 1, hold down forward 2? Maybe? Oh my god. That's a good chunk of damage for a heat smash by itself. So this is essentially like landing a rage drive. Kind of like almost like a rage art even, right? Considering how much health he still has. Hell, it slows down the tempo. It does. You wonder if King's heat engage gives him a free crouch throw? Could be. It's also really interesting how the heat meter totally stops when both players are not hitting each other. Man, that move is crazy, dude. That jumping kick from King. Right here. And then King power crushes through. Look at this. Boom. This kick is dope, dude. This kick is so dope. And then he goes into the running stance, I guess, after that. Into low drop kick. Interesting. And there was no recoverable health off of that because it's just 2 grounded hits, I guess. Interesting. So only the juggle state leaves gray health behind. It's a power crush that jumps over lows. That's tight. Oh, you're right. That's pretty whack. Visually wise, this game is fantastic. It's crazy. Like this, right now you guys are seeing like, this is like full raw videos. So this is like super high resolution. Obviously you're watching it through my stream, so it's going to be lower quality for you guys eventually. All right, let's see. What are we doing here? Statue kick, man. Oh, there's the rage art. Oh my god, he hella got hit by it too. This is a funny rage art too. I feel like all these rage arts are way too long though. Right? It hits fine. That like toss and catch, speed that up a bit, and then this pose here. That's so long. I feel like that's mad long. I feel like you can cut down all these parts. Like you just catch and growl together. You're gonna dead toss him up shore. I don't mind all that part. But then that part takes extra long too, you know? He's a wrestler who's got to play the crowd. Yeah, it's an alpha. Damn, see that double side step left for the electric? It's a huge side step. Back 1, 2. Gut punch trade. Good. Back 1, 2. Heat burst. He's got 1 chain. 4-2-1 heat dash. Combo off it. Balcony break. Nice combo. Oh, he messed up the Shining Wizard, though. Hey, hey. Damn, girl. That electric was so low looking. Spends the rage art with it. Okay. Quality feels so high. Yeah. I mean, the game is that good looking though, you know? Bro. Oh my god, the spring kick looks so funny too. And then he used a heat burst now, so he's only got one choice left. He immediately heat smash. God damn, wait a second. So he had done the rage art already, right? That was the end of the rage art. He still has his heat meter available. So he just does what? He drops Comp Electric straight into Heat Burst, right? This gives him frame advantage. And then he's like, all right, I'm going to cash out immediately. And Kazuya's got one of the better ones because it's a low starter. Boom, no block. And didn't do too much damage, actually. It was only like that much damage. So that's not too bad. The Heat Smash, like consider this. Compare this to what we saw from King's Rage Drive version, you know, his old Rage Drive from Tekken 7, which looked like it was like that much damage, right? So this is significantly less damage, although that's a mid and this one's a low, so that kind of is a decent trade-off there. You know what bothers me about this? Like, okay, this is his Heat Smash, but why is his body glowing so much? I feel like it's hard to tell what's happening because Kazuya's body is glowing. I feel like when Tekken 7... when you had a lot of moves, their body wasn't just like giving off all this BO, you know what I mean? Like, you can't even see what Kazuya's body is doing. Animation-wise, you don't recognize anything. You're just like, oh shit, there's a leg sticking out at me. But like the rest of his body, there's some wings there or something. It's very, very confusing. Also, how does his devil mode work? Is it after the rage art? I didn't even notice he transformed. So is he heat mode after that? No, he's not. Okay. Oh, it's the heat burst. Heat burst puts him in devil mode. I see. Is he always devil while he's in heat? Oh yeah, good punish. Was that he standing for? I can't even tell, bro. That is weird looking. Weird. Is that a new string he's got? Is that 314 or something? This looks like 313 or 314 or something. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a string. I mean, it doesn't look like he inputted crouch dash 3, did he? That recovery would be too fast. Like 3-1 doesn't recover this fast, right? 3-1 goes into it? Ooh. If 3-1 goes into crouch, that is mad good. Bro, that is so ridiculously sick. That was a nice try, though. This power crush move is so good. Look at this. Because it's a screw attack, too. Is it a screw attack? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I tested this. Because it's like a bounce state. Look at this. There's no screw here. It's no tornado. It's not a heat burst, but it's still a bound, right? That's weird. And then we were testing to see if you could get, like, that move into a screw attack, and you cannot. What the hell is that move? That is a dope move. And what is that, like a crouch grab afterwards? Yeah. Both players have not activated heat yet. Weird get up kick. There it is. Heat burst. He's got one bar. He's a devil. What was that? That's the foot stomp thing, huh? Whoa, that's dope. And he capital punishment over it. Look at this explosion of color on the screen. Oh my god. What's happening? Can you guys tell? Jesus. Nice combo. Hey, beautiful, beautiful. My eyes. Was it a read? Probably. So that was it. That was the King vs. Kazuya match. That was pretty dope, actually.